of what we do is water surveys. So what is a water survey? Water survey is a free service that we offer to the customers that have City of Thousand Oaks water. Some of the things we'll do is we'll go out to your house. We're going to teach you how to check your meter to look for leaks. We're also going to give you other ideas to help conserve water. You want to get a water survey, first thing you're going to do is you're going to call the Municipal Service Center. Number's right here, 805-449-2499. Once you make the phone call, the staff will answer, or they'll take your information. They're going to ask for your name, your phone number, and your address. That information will be forwarded to us, and then we're going to assign a crew member to call you and set up an appointment to come out and see you. So as the staff arrives to your house, they're going to show you where your meter is. Most people don't even know where the water meter is. So it's going to be out in the street most of the times. It's going to be in a meter box underneath the concrete lid or armor cast or plastic lid. So once you locate where your water meter is, which is the far one, similar to that, you're going to see the meter down inside. You're going to open up the lid and you're going to look at the face of the meter, which is these two here. You're going to look for what they call the tattletale or leak indicator. In the middle picture there is, it's a triangle shape. It can be red, it can be blue, or it can be black. Our newer meters are more of a star shape like this one here. Also with the new meters comes an AMR system. It's an automatic reading system. It's going to have a little transmitter on the side of it. It's about 4 inches tall. It'll be inside the meter box. That transmitter allows our meter readers to drive by, pick up the read, which is better for them. It's safer. It also reduces any misreads or any possibilities of any problems. Another great benefit along with the AMR reading system is it has a little memory chip in there. Keeps track of a certain period of water usages, which we can get that data, which is there. We can't get it online. We have to actually physically go to the meter and pull that information, bring it back to the Municipal Service Center, download it, and then we can evaluate it. This is the graph of the data profile. On the data profile, we take it back to our office and we can read it. It's also going to show hour by hour usage, how much water went through the meter. So the higher sections is your high usage, which is normally like irrigation or anything that's wanting full flow through the meter. It's going to be the high spikes. Down in the lower section, graph is pretty steady. That's going to be your normal usages. Another part we want to pay close attention to is down at the very bottom. You see these white areas right in here? At the very, very bottom. When that line never hits the bottom bar, that is an alert to us that there's a possibility that there's a leak on your property. It'll tell us the time frame. You know, usually it's 24 hours a day all the time, constantly going. But it'll give us a good idea how long that leak's been going for. We get to your house, we show you where the meter is. Now we're going to show you how to read that tattletale that we were talking about to see if you have a leak. You're going to go around the property, including in the house, make sure you have no water running at all. You're going to go out to the meter, and you're going to look at that tattletale or leak indicator. If it's spinning, you have a leak. If it's not spinning, all's good. You don't have any leaks. These tattletales are very, very sensitive. So if you have a faucet that's dripping, that meter or that little dial, it's going to turn. You determine you have a leak. The best way to find the leak is to isolate different sections of your property. Go to the house valve, usually located where the water service comes into the house. You're going to shut that off. Then you're going to go back out and you're going to look at that tattletale again and see if it's spinning or if it's stopped. If it stopped spinning, the leak is going to be in the house. If it's still spinning, the leak is outside. So that kind of gives you a general idea what to focus on next. So if the leak's inside the house, there's a couple ways that you can try and track it down. Most common places that the leaks are is either the toilet or a leaky faucet. It's not the only place, it's just the most common. You can put an empty cup underneath the faucets, or you can change the color in the toilet bowl or in the upper section of your toilet. Either food coloring, Kool-Aid, coffee, anything that's going to change the color. Come back about 20 to 30 minutes, and then you're going to check the cup, see if there's any water in there. That'll indicate that it's the faucet that's leaking. You're going to check the toilet bowl and see if the color transferred down into the bowl, and then that means the little flapper inside's leaking. If it's outside, you're going to want to walk around your property. You're going to want to look for standing water, green patches of grass, muddy areas, algae growing in the gutters, or broken sprinkler heads. Another thing you also want to remember, city ordinance now is irrigating twice a week, no more than 15 minutes per station, with no excessive runoff. So you're going to want to turn your water on. Make sure that your irrigation is irrigating only the grass, not your driveway, not the street, not the neighbor's car, anything like that, just where it's intended to go. So you're going to want to check all that. Also keep in mind during power outages, most of the older irrigation systems, I'm not too sure about the newer ones, they're going to reset back to factory setting on a power outage. So any power outages, or maybe once a month or once a week, just go out and check your timers, make sure they're still set for that 2 times a week. So you go out and you check the meter. Tattletale's spinning. You've done all of these steps. You can't find a leak anywhere. There is going to be a leak somewhere. It doesn't always surface. Sometimes it'll soak into the ground. It could be under the concrete. It could be anywhere. It's not always going to pop up and make itself known. You might want to consider hiring a professional, either a leak detection company, a plumber, or even a landscape. The city does not offer leak detection services, so we're not going to come out and hunt your property. We're not going to hook up any devices and try and find the leak for you. You'll have to go to outside sources for that. If you do go out and check your meter, one more thing is also part of the city ordinance. All leaks need to be repaired within 48 hours. So you go out to your meter, the meter's not spinning, everything is good. There is other ways that you can conserve water. You can plant drought-resistant trees and plants. You can use mulch. You can adjust your sprinklers. Like I said, you want to do the plants. You don't want to worry about the driveway or with your irrigation system or anything like that. When you're doing your laundry, make sure that your laundry is full of clothes. If you're doing dishes, that your dishwasher's full. Install high-efficiency toilets and install water-efficient shower heads. Also, you can go to the city's website. There's a lot of different ideas on there as well. BeWaterWise.com is a great resource. Go Green is also another great resource.